Yerp, this Perp back with another video, and I just got done checking out the first episode of Windbreaker, and I was really looking forward to this anime, just recently, just hearing what the premise is, and I was curious to see how this first episode was going to kick off, and it kicks off really strong. We have it starting off like with these really dope visuals. Animation wise, this looks really stunning. This is from Cloverworks, so they're not really that quite off the hook with Promised Neverland, but Spy Family is dope. But like that Promised Neverland will forever be a stain on Cloverworks. But that aside, this scene right here was visually very dope. You just have our main character walking on this tightrope while he's getting like insults and just people hating on him just for his look. He's got like two different hair colors. One side of his hair is white and the other one is black, and he has two different color eyes, and just he's always known for getting in trouble, getting into fights, just being looked at really weird. And I like how that just shifts into the introduction of our main character, Sakura Hakura. You could just call him Sakura, and him protecting this girl from getting SA'd because there was these creeps just giving her a hard time. She goes by the name of Kotaha Tatebane, or Tatebane Kotaha. She is the first person to interact with our main character, Sakura, and he just beats the shit out of this guy and tells him to get lost. Then Kotaha goes to thank Sakura for saving her and defending her, and he's kind of thrown off by this. And this is the interesting thing about Sakura's character, is he's like monologuing to himself, saying like he always looked at himself as the strong and always looked at the weak as weak, and he's always had this like solo mentality, or a better way to phrase it is a selfish mentality. And Kotaha pretty much picks up on this really early, just like observing him and just seeing how he's acting. There's this old man that comes by named Yama, and he notices that he left the bag behind, and he said, "Yo, old man, don't forget this." And just a little random act of kindness, and this is kind of throwing him off mentally, because like in his head he's never done nice things for people, and vice versa. But you get to see exactly what he wants and why he's in town. It's because he wants to be the top dog, and Kotaha quickly says like, you're not going to be able to be the strongest because you're alone. And Sakura takes a huge offense to this and just walks off. And she's not talking about physical strength, it's just that you're not going to be able to accomplish what you want by yourself in life. And I feel like that's a really deep message, but this is kind of really fucking with his mental. Like I said, he's used to just being alone, just being selfish, keeping to himself, not really caring about people. And but he does care about what people say about him. He gets really, offended by it and lashes out on people. Speaking on lashing out on people, the old boy from the beginning of the episode comes back and brings his whole gang with him to start up trouble, to pretty much jump Sakura. And Sakura tries to blow it off, but he can't. So he ends up just beating the shit out of everybody. And this is where the animation really shines. You just see how fluid it is, and I liked how, they kept the 3D backgrounds while he's just flowing. Really dope choreography, man. It's fire, and it has me excited to see how other fights are going to go down, seeing other characters and their style. And I just like that this is a show about characters throwing hands. It's really dope. And once again, Sakura has to save Tatebane, or Kotaha, and that was really dope. But he starts to get overwhelmed because it just seems like they're coming from all different directions. So it seems like this is it for Sakura. But until the people that actually run the town or go to the same school that Sakura's going to, they step in and help Sakura and Kotoha from getting completely jumped and overwhelmed by these gang members and whatnot. And I like Kotoha's whole breakdown of who these people are and the role they play with this town, which makes, Sakura just completely won over. Not at first, he's just kind of like taken aback because, he gets injured. Somebody tries to cut him with a knife and cut his leg, so he's pretty much injured. That's why he was able to really fight back as much. But seeing everybody else work as a team has kind of motivated him to kind of be like, all right, this is what it's going to be. They accept me. I can get down with this. It's going to take some time, obviously, because he still has some PTSD that we're going to definitely see them kind of dive into his backstory a little bit more. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out, but I like the introduction of these other characters and just everything that's going on. I think this was a very solid episode overall. It's a good introduction to just this world and who these characters are, where this is going to go in the future. I'm all for it. Really dope animation. If you just like a show about characters throwing hands, you're going to absolutely love this first episode and end up watching the rest of this season, which will be 13 episodes. So we'll see how this goes. Let me know how you guys feel about this first episode in the comments below. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.